I really like that. I'm gonna see if I can get that on YouTube with the original audio, because that would be sweet. Trying to look at where I'm at in the time, and it's covered up. That's around, okay. Somewhere around 20, 20 minutes. So this is kind of the awkward thing about, the good awkward thing about practicing and making myself practice every day and having this routine, is that I started off not wanting to play. And now, 20 minutes in, I don't want to stop playing. I don't have to stop playing, but I might, just to be like, yeah, I don't need to obsess over this. I don't need to pull these really long practice sessions. That's not what I'm setting out to do here. What I'm setting out to do is to play for 20 minutes every day and trust that it's better to not want to stop than to have not started. And so even these times where I kind of am like, oh man, but I really want to play more, I can walk away from it and know I met my goal and know I'm moving forward. And know that I can, try to balance this with the other things I have to and want to do in life, and not worry about the fact that I could have made more progress in this day, because I know that there's so many more days left in which I will choose to play, even when I don't feel like it, and end up not wanting to stop. And because of that, I don't need to keep playing for hours right now. I'm going to debrief my drumming session here today because I feel differently about it after watching it than I did before watching it when I was just playing. When I was playing, I felt great about it. When I watched it, I was like, what's going on here? Because suddenly I had removed a huge part of what was going on, which was the music I was listening to, and I was just hearing the raw drums. I felt like it was a really good 20 minutes when I was playing. When I watched it, I felt like it was 20 minutes with a few good moments in it. And that was a little bit disappointing. I mean, to go from like, wow, that was awesome, I feel so good about how I played, to I was offbeat, I was out of time. I had ideas that were good ideas, but they didn't quite line up. I didn't execute anything very well. There was some cool stuff going on. There were definitely moments that I was like, wow, that was cool. That's disappointing. But doing this video series has really allowed me to reflect in a more positive way on myself and on my process. And I decided that every single time I play, it has a purpose. Sometimes it leaves me with something to go away feeling confident about, and sometimes it leaves me with something going away to realize that I have room for improvement. But every time I play, I think I am, getting something out of that, and that's the point. So just once again, I come back to, cool, I played drums. I don't even know all of the ways that those neural connections are happening, and that, those things that I did unsuccessfully tonight will translate eventually into something that I'm able to do successfully, because those connections continue happening in your brain, I think, even beyond the point in time when you're actually doing the activity. You can tell that when you go to sleep and you dream about something that you've been focused on a lot during the day or the week. Or like when I was learning Spanish and I started dreaming in Spanish, or I started thinking in Spanish at times when I wasn't really necessarily setting out to practice necessarily. And, our brain is constantly taking what we put into it and making sense of it, and sorting it out and organizing it long past the moment when the input goes in. So this all has a purpose, it all has a point, it's all contributing to the outcome that I'm looking for. So it's all good.